Just have two foreheads.
Oh, you gotta have the biggest fucking baby and put Brett Keane in that by himself. Don't put it to vote for anybody else. Just put him in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
it's all right.
oh,
It's all right.
Brett Keane, he's a fucking attention queen. You know, that's what he needs. He's the attention queen.
Right. Biggest
Well,
fucking-
the things is that what surprised me is that Brett King thought that he could doc drop Star and get away with it, but the fact is that Google basically lets you know exactly who did what. Like if I mute someone, it says so and so muted you. It's the same thing for turning on your fucking camera.
Shows up on the right-hand corner.
Yeah, watch. I don't know if everybody else can see it, but with the mods. But turn my camera off.
Yeah.
See if
I don't know how to turn your camera off.
You go to the control room.
You can't do that right from the Hangouts.
No, I don't know how to do that. Apparently, Brett Keane knows how to do it, but I don't.
You probably have to do it when you're
It's great. You do it there.
If you open the control panel where you can pass on mods to someone, it has
Yeah.
a picture of a camera. You can click it on and click it off.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
G-Man, that's what his video is saying. He knew you could do that. He just kind of respects your privacy and has never tried to turn your camera on. Yeah, right there.
Houseaway.
Oh, hey, Houseaway, how's it going?
Hey, Houseway.
Yep. But I don't know. I didn't know that you could do that. Now that makes me kind of nervous because now, I just double checked to make sure that my camera was unplugged.
Yeah, I think if you turn your camera off, someone can't fuck with it. But if your camera is on and just the bandwidth's down so that it just shows your avatar or whatever, that it can't do.
Hence, I do not have a webcam anymore.
Mine's built into the computer. There's nothing I can do about it except for tape over it.
Yeah, tape over. That's what's on my laptop. I have electrical tape pieced over it.
Yeah, the tape mod always works.
Oh, I just sold my laptop, so who gives a shit?
I don't care. I don't care if people want to turn my camera. Really.
Really.
Damn it.
Yeah, but there's many reasons why I put Brett Keane on the Dumb Fuck of the Year award. One of which is that he tried to false flag me and think he could get away with it. That was a big reason.
It was a long and extinguished.
You and Alex bought them both.
Yep. So basically, that's why he's there. And then we also have True Empiricism, for obvious fucking reasons. Then we have Tommy Hall, again, for the same...
Specific specified regions, or
No, it's sequential specified information.
Yeah. Sequential.
Yeah,
he was
so-
sequentially and specified being
yeah,
nominated.
he's on the list for sequential specified reasons.
Yeah, exactly, something like that. I don't know what the fuck. He was sequentially specified, to be nominated, or his nomination was sequentially specified. It's True Empiricism or True Talk TV. I think I said both. And then you have, actually, I have the script still. He thinks science gives a shit about your opinions. It's MG42 Pillbox. He mows lawns because apparently that's more important than being a scientist. Tommy Hall. He is the all-you-can-eat buffet of fail. It's G-Man. His nomination was sequentially specified. It's True Talk TV / True Empiricism. Well. One well for each personality. It's Rand Campbell. Number 6. He will talk for hours and then insist you interrupted him. Nephilim Free. Number 7. He's been defending slavery for almost a full year. It's Beckel in the house, if you know what I mean. Number 8. He is a false flagging, doc dropping, e-begging piece of shit. Brett Keane. Number 9. He is the Indiana Jones of pure bullshit. Arcane Logos. Number 10. His arguments are best compared with a train wreck. Matt Bell.
Dude, I love those intros.
Yeah, they're all classic.
Yeah, you should actually thank Shadow Heathen there, because he came up with most of them.
All right, way to go, dude.
Yeah, good job.
Yep, but the ones that were modified after we got off that call, love them.
Yeah, good stuff. So,
I knew that was too smart for being read.
oh, fuck you.
Yeah,
No, actually, he was not. He actually was completely behind one of them and great inspiration on one of the others.
I'm at least smart enough to get a second opinion.
And then follow.
because I know I can't come up with shit myself.
But
So
it's not your thing, man.
it's not my thing to introduce people or make a nominee video or whatever. So when I upload it, I was oh yeah. Speaking of which, I still need to tell people to subscribe to your new channel, Shadow Heathen. So people watching this hangout.
You said Monday, man. You said Monday. That gives me another fucking day to try and get my first anti-woo video.
Oh, okay. So I have to wait. Damn it.
I subscribed before because if it's just you moving over to a new channel, then
Yeah, I can't advertise it on my own channel though. Due to reasons.
Yeah, reasons that I don't know if I have the permission to speak about. So yeah.
Great fucking stalker ass X.
Okay, there you go.
Hey, Redline, you mind if I plug my radio show?
You can plug whatever the fuck you want.
Don't bend over anybody.
Oh, wow.
Hey, what's up, bitches? Wolf King here. Check out my channel Friday for Wolf Den Radio Show Season 2. It'll be me, Xbox, and Chaz World, probably Hades' son of Chronos. We're coming back, bringing you news and stories from a rational empirical perspective. Check me Friday, motherfuckers. 5 o'clock.
Now remember, he said the word motherfucker, so you have to listen now.
Well, I actually was going to listen until he did say motherfucker, and I was like, oh.
Oh yeah, Econ Recon. I mean, he would have been nominated, but I've only had one interaction with him, so
Yeah.
that's the reason why. But if he keeps this shit up, maybe next year.
Yeah, and we have some up and coming retards too.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
trust me, we have enough idiots out there that I can make a new list every year.
more than that.
Well, we all
I
agree
am
that
on
Jordan
next
is a fucking
year.
contender.
Do we have any honorable mentions that didn't make the list?
J-Boo is one of them. Econ Recon would be another honorable mention because apparently because we don't have 1,000-mile-an-hour winds, that proves that the Earth is sitting still.
Can we give an honorable mention to Atheism is Madness, the up and coming that I had that anti-homophobia discussion with?
Oh wow.
Jeez.
Yeah, atheism is madness. Yeah, if we fast forward and he's still up to the same shit, he'll be good for 2016.
I just heard about him the other day. I've never heard of him before.
I don't hate gays. I just look forward to them burning in hell. Yeah, you're in hell.
That doesn't.
Wow.
Then there's
you're a
Mr.
psychopath.
the racist motherfucking horse.
Yes, that racist horse. That was
Gregory, that motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah, I uploaded the video.
Mexicans.
I uploaded the video. I'm not sure whether to make it public or not because of his fucking N yada yada crap.
Can you censor it?
I don't know whether I want to bleep it or not. I mean,
Oh.
I suppose I could go through and bleep it, but yeah.
I believe enough you can tell what he's saying.
Send me the clip. I'll bleep it for you. I've got nothing better to do, so.
You could always just make it 18 plus.
I could do that too, yeah.
Yeah,
you
age restrict it.
can or bleep it, but leave enough
Yeah,
where
we can all age restrict it. Why the hell not?
I mean, after all, what kid should honestly be watching the shit that we upload?
I'll
Let's be honest here. Yeah, Heavy Holler knows what I'm talking about.
Wait. I mean, when I go to work, I park my kid in front of the computer and they have an audio. We kind of babysit him in the Hangout area. So that's a bad idea?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I might be able to come up with some worse, but, I don't know that Manson's available for Google Hangouts.
Yeah, that's why. That's why they're doing the cutting thing. That's gonna be happening soon.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah, I would love to expose my nieces to true empiricism bullshit.
yes,
Yeah,
this is
fuck up their
exactly
brains,
what
man.
science is not. You're gonna see the wrong way to do things, ladies and gentlemen. So here you go, plop their ass in front of the computer, and there you go.
Well, I told a Christian guy that I work with about G-Man and some of the shit that he said. He wants to drive from Florida to New Jersey just to punch G-Man in the face.
Well, I can't say he wouldn't be justified.
The thing about a lot of the ones we run into on here, they're not they're not speaking for like a lot of the Christians across the country. A lot of the Christians across the country, they're really decent people. They're good. They like to help people and they're friendly, and they're not like what we run into here. It's like a lot of the people are like at the top of the barrel, and then we've run into a few at the middle, but the ones that we really run into here are at the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's getting bad now, and that's why Dumb Fuck of the Year is something that's gonna go for many, many, many years.
There's a reason why there's so few of them, technically, or if you view it from the big picture. So.
Yep, exactly.
That gives me a reason if I can plug our show too. Sokka and I have a show starting up called Deeper Than Dogma. It's just search for it, and it's going to be nothing but discussions from different points of view. No fucking idiots fighting and shit like that. Be about an hour, 90 minutes. First show is Thursday.
I just want to say that sounds like an awesome porn flick.
Right?
Oh wow.
That's what I thought whenever. I think it was Teddy Truthteller that came up with the name for us.
Yeah. Although, if I was to, nominate some people for next year, I do want to nominate the Christian Hillbilly.
Oh yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, we almost made this list. The only thing is that I couldn't justify it because I didn't speak to him that much. I mean, literally 5 minutes to hang out, and then he just left.
Oh, delusional fuck of the year. That would work for him.
Yeah. I multiple awards are great, but that's Rain Campbell's MO. So I'm just gonna make my own, and it's just gonna be one award for one particular thing. You being a dumb fuck. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less.
I was supposed to get an award on that, and I never heard from anybody that night. I still haven't gone and watched the actual awards.
I showed up for mine.
Did I win anything?
No, I don't think so.
I know I didn't win anything, so I'm good.
I didn't actually watch it.
Fiction Fighter made a list of all the thingies. I'll go see if I can find it real quick.
Yeah, I think Xbox. I think you won like nicest atheist or something like that.
Yeah, coolest atheist or something. Yeah, it was something weird. Okay. But right on, I was happy.
Forbidden Fruit got something. I forget what he got though.
Yeah, newest worst nightmare for Christians or something like that.
I think he actually took that as a compliment. I know I would have.
All right.
I think okay. Does anyone agree that Gina's new argument, which kind of tops the whole "there are no starving Christians" thing, can you prove my dog is not my slave argument is kind of retarded?
Yeah,
I think it's hilarious.
See,
when I heard it, I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I mean, are you seriously this much of a fucking scientific illiterate that you just come up with all this dribble like it's supposed to be some big argument against me? Oh, I'm too dumb to know simple words, therefore I win. What the fuck?
Yeah, too many words.
Dumbass straw man. It's a dumbass straw man. That's it.
I'm just gonna make some.
Apparently, there's also a guy called Jimmy 2 times because he says everything twice. He says everything twice.
Yep. If I can ask if Max Headroom was in the room the other day as he was fucking talking.
I love that guy. He is fucking ridiculous. You cannot take him seriously. I just thought that I kissed your butt, G-Man. I kissed your butt, G-Man, because I love you. I love you. Fiona stripped.
Everything is double.
Yeah, he's a good
I fucking love that
He's
guy.
a fucking scratch CD.
Right.
It's like Revelation.
I love that guy.
Like, he was a nice guy. The other night, he was like giving G-Man head in that thing in that hangout that Wolf was talking about.
Yeah, Thick Shades, I guess would be on the next year's list. Definitely, no question.
Would Rob Lane make it on next year's list?
Raw, actually.
Rob Lane.
Oh,
Yeah, Rob Lane.
Oh, yes, definitely. Fuck yeah, no question. I would also go for people that I haven't spoke with. I'm going to go with all the Hovens, the one that's in jail and the one that's out of jail.
Actually, don't go for this. Keep it in the community. Let's not go for the.
Yeah, that would be a separate thing. Yeah.
I guess. Okay, fine. So it's going to have to stick with people that I have actually spoken to.
Yeah, people that aren't making any real money off of it.
Well, that may come up Well, hey, Wolf has the next Hangout with Hovind, I think. I don't know who else is in there, but don't you have that coming up, Wolf?
Right. Yeah, right. January the 14th. Yeah, actually, that's gonna happen in a little over a week. So yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
Which
can I
I'm
get
pretty
invited
sure.
to that? Because I definitely want to tear into him.
Yeah, he's doing it once a month. Sometimes it's with all Christians, sometimes with but he's doing it once a month in our community. So I would say you could nominate him.
yeah.
Evolution and Precept. Let's see if I can finally. Let's see if I can bear the son of Dr. Dino.
All right, guys, please, for fuck's sake, invite me. I'm begging you, okay? I normally don't suck dick, but I will definitely suck dick if it means getting a chance to stab at that idiot.
He really wants.
Yeah.
I wanna
Worship the black nuts.
Damn, Amaria's usually pass that one on too whenever I say that.
Yeah, Wolf be like, okay, Redline, I'll let you in, but you gotta juggle these nuts.
Oh my god.
Left hand for cupping, right hand for stroking.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'll see what I can do. It'll be awesome to have you there. Kind of be a fresh.
Good.
Fresh
If you can have me there without having me at the same time juggle your nuts, that'd be great.
All right.
Holy crap. Side chat exploded.
Oh yeah, no, that was the award list. I put it before.
Oh yeah, cool. Thank you.
All right, let's see. We got vote for G-Man. We got one for Brett. We have another for G-Man. Another vote for G-Man.
We can set it up as a poll.
Damn.
Yeah,
True empiricism has got to make a comeback for this. Let's at least make it close. Come on, guys.
Ronnie,
Votes in there for.
interesting, man.
Hello, specifying sequential information. Now that's bullshit.
Come on, guys. Vote for all the other people. Let's make this interesting. Make it close. Let's do a close race.
G-Man is ammo for racists.
Red. Put the link in here so we have a vote for it too.
Incidentally, Redline, per our discussion here, you are now officially the stand-in for the Insomnia Shuffle for the night. Congratulations.
Oh. Yippee! Can't fucking wait. And
I decided to. I just put online the racist Mr. Ed video, and but it's adult as recommended. It is uncensored.
Yeah, don't do it.
I've actually it has anything to do with it, but I've been watching the old Mr. Eds here recently.
Yeah, let's see. I'm also going to share controls with Shadow. So there we go.
Well,
I have control.
see, the problem is the guy kind of sounds like Mr. Ed too, to the point we were expecting him to say Wilbur, and he
Yep. Hey, Shadow. So you have controls, right? Because I don't even know this fucking shit anymore.
I have the power, mother.
You have the power. Okay, good. In that case, take control for the next maybe 7 minutes, because
if anybody shows their junk, I'll kick their fucking asses out.
Yeah.
Everyone hide your webcams.
I just need 7 minutes. I'll be right back. I promise.
Hey, Shadow. Isn't Gregory's voice like creepy like that whenever he talks?
Well, the thing is, I think that's just his voice. But yeah, kinda. Yeah. And the thing is, we're sitting there talking.
Like you almost expect him to say something disturbing, like, "I can see your soul from my ear hole," like or some crap like that.
Disturbing. I mean, his whole view of the history of Christianity. You see, there are initially two tribes. There were the children of Adam and the children of... I don't remember what the fuck the other one was off the top of my head. And some of them went this way and some of them went that way. There's only two real races. And goes on to this weird pseudo-conspiracy Christian stuff, and it's like, wow. Then he shows himself to be, like, super racist, and it's like, ah, crap. He was really weird and kind of scary, amusing for a little while, but now he's just a dick.
When was this? Was this one of your shuffles?
Seth ran a Hangout, I think it was, and after it went off air, I got invited into the Hangout, and everybody had already checked the little box to agree to be recorded, so I just recorded. And I got two lovely little videos out of it in the process. One being racist Mr. Ed, and the other one was what's his face? I just blanked on it.
Hey, what were you just saying about the checkbox about being live? What is that? Is that part of the Google, or you just?
Well, you know, when you come into one of the live hangouts, it goes, check here to verify that you're recording.
Yeah, I gotcha. Right on.
Hey, now, are you assuming people actually read EULAs?
Yeah, that's what I was
That is
doing.
so
And I
deceptive of you.
about that. Yeah.
Not only that, but if you're on a phone, it doesn't actually give it to you.
It probably does when you first install it. And that's it.
That's probably about it, yeah, but it doesn't show much of jack shit, so.
Or it gives you a link to go read it somewhere in like the help part or something.
But yeah, with Racist Guy, it was Comic Gold. I'm like, yeah, I'm recording this. Hell with this crap.
Right.
Hey, Sam.
Sam?
What's up?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. How you gonna deal with that true in person video? You're gonna talk about self-organization or something?
No, it's much easier. He basically ignored. I mean, it's a great video of what he tries to do. Like, he ignores the best points that I make, and also he talks about, you know, when like he got information wrong again, and he made a bunch of scientific errors. Like, he said that most amino acids are not left-handed because they won't fold properly, but most organisms have left-handed amino acids. Minority organisms have right-handed amino acids. Like, that was him trying to seem smart. And then he also called nucleotides nitrogen bases, which is weird because nucleotides are mostly carbon. And he just doesn't really understand, and he just makes basic mistakes that, like, okay, maybe he's read a high school textbook on the subject, but it's just him looking like an idiot. You know, it wasn't a good video by any means. Like, it wasn't his worst. The sad thing is it was, for him, a good video, but, you know, that's not saying much. It's like saying it's tall for a midget.
I was telling my wife we were talking about Lucifer and being the prettiest angel, and I'm like, that didn't say much. He could be the prettiest out of all the ugliest. Still makes him fucking ugly.
I actually wonder where that particular chunk of theology technically even comes from.
Right.
Because it's not biblical, it's not even pseudepigraphal, it's not apocryphal, it's just Christian fan fiction.
Yeah, assertion somewhere from someone, I don't know where.
And for those of you that are watching that may not know better, the character Lucifer referenced in the Bible is the king of freaking Babylon.
Yep.
But my preacher told me that it's the devil.
Mm-hmm.
I think the verse they were going at where it refers to him as the son of the morning or something.
Morning Star.
Morning Star,
They were specifically said the son of the morning. There is the morning star too.
Yeah, Ron did a real good video about that, breaking it down. Give the devil his due.
Mm. A lot of people have tried covering it. The first one I came across was, what is it? Taylor something or other. I should look it up. He's a good guy, actually.
You ever notice Yahweh likes to smell blood?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to add in another major error that Ronnie made, is he doesn't understand that it's actually the goal of scientific theories to explain everything, not to just be generally true.
I got a question for you, Sam.
Thank you.
With the stuff you've listened to from Ronnie, have you ever heard him say anything that's correct?
I mean, I think he says stuff that, like, the best that he does is half correct. And what I mean is like when he rattles off like this is how protein signaling works. It's like, okay, that's one pathway, sort of very generally explained. But like he doesn't he never like says, and I don't know how to explain it other than he just never gets the full picture. It's like he doesn't understand like the complexities of the subject at all.
Okay, so it's more that you think he doesn't understand the complexities, unlike somebody like Tommy that just doesn't understand words?
I think he knows more than Tommy, but I also think, like, when I look at what Ronnie says, is he makes arguments using science from, like, high school. Like, and that's fine, like, you can do that, but you also can't at the same time be like, then the consensus is wrong, you know? Like, that's not something you can do.
I actually remember critiquing a video alongside the atheist show. One of his one of the videos, "Can a human live for 1,000 years?" Basically, he found this science article where it said that we could if we ever saw what was that some type of senescence within our species where we could last longer ages, we would be able to live 12 centuries. But he's assuming that beforehand and then trying to find evidence to fit it, and it's ridiculous. Laws of physics totally make that impossible for us to live that long. I mean, it's insane.
Well, I mean, there's anti-aging stuff coming out now, but like that's not at all like none of that could be taken to support the Bible. Like, I think it's pretty obvious that the literal account where people end up being like 900 years old, obviously that's false. Like, given what we know about physiology, given what we know about the human lifespan back then, like humans are living longer than ever. And
well, hang on though. Let's take it a step further. We're talking people 600 years old and hot enough for the pharaoh to want to marry them.
Yeah, that's fucking mythical.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I seem to remember I read somewhere that, but how our cells deteriorate, how they replicate with errors and those, that we run into sort of a natural barrier at around the age of 130 where your body pretty much, not necessarily shuts down, but you get to a point where your body no longer can effectively sustain itself.
Again, this is sort of not really my area of developmental biology. I know more of the early stuff rather than the later stuff, but from what I understand, there are a couple issues. First off, there seems to be some connection between replicative age and the lifespan of a cell.
Aren't there some kind of markers in the chromosomes that kind of determine how long something will live?
Yeah, like telomeres. Telomeres, the ends of chromosomes, because what happens is there's a leading, when you have DNA replication, and when you're inserting new strands, there's a leading strand and there's a lagging strand. And with the lagging strand, you end up missing a bunch of pieces. And then what'll happen is that the DNA polymerase will insert new pieces called Okazaki fragments. And the problem is because there's a leading strand and a lagging strand, you're always going to end up with a little bit of the chromosome that just isn't replicated, and that's usually called it is called the telomere. And these are very highly repetitive regions, so you could imagine if you're losing them, okay, it's just repeats. So you're still maintaining the same sequence, you can still prime replication the same way. But what happens is as this has been proven that as people get older, their telomeres get much shorter, and this is usually associated with aging, but we don't really know why exactly it brings on aging. And some species have an enzyme called telomerase where it can rebuild the telomeres. So people are experimenting with that, but there's nothing really, as far as I know, and again, this is not my exact area, but as far as I know, there isn't really anything that's been able to use telomerase to reverse aging.
There's some plants, aren't there, that if they reach a stage where they can no longer effectively replicate their own cells, they can sort of just start over?
Well, I know that pond scum, I forget the name of the exact organism, but pond scum, which is a plant, has telomerase, and sharks have telomerase. So that's why they have such long lifespans.
Okay.
I think there was a jellyfish or something like that did something similar.
Yeah, I don't know. Again, this is then delving into that area where I'm not exactly as confident as I am when talking about early development. I don't know as much about aging. It's not really my forte. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
But you keep so much in my head.
But were you saying there's actually an advantage of being pond scum?
That's how they. Well, the reason I knew that was because I was meeting with my molecular biology professor
And back.
many years ago, and her tea looked. I was like, I'm sorry, but your tea looks kind of like pond scum, and she goes, "Oh, that reminds me of telomerase," and then explained this entire story. She was really weird.
Oh, I just wanted to bring up something. Fiona actually said something in the comments, just to clarify the nitrogen-carbon thing about the nucleotide base pairs. It's that the base pairs are nitrogenous, not the nucleotides themselves are more made of carbon.
Yeah, no, she's correct. Because
Yeah, of course she is. She's Fiona.
Because the nitrogen.
Excellent, Squid Boy.
The nitrogen provides a partial positive charge, so that it then makes it so that the pairing is possible. But what true empiricism said was the nitrogen bases, which is not correct.
Okay. Wait, I thought the bases, the way the bases connect in DNA, if I know this correctly, they're hydrogen pairs, right? Or hydrogen bonding?
Carbon. It's an aromatic carbon compound.
Wait. Okay. I'm sorry. What kind of bonding is DNA? It's hydrogen bonding, right?
Well, from base pair to base pair?
Yeah.
Base pair to base pair is a hydrogen bond.
Yeah.
And its nitrogen is a partial negative charge, excuse me.
Because I was about to say hydrogen, I'm pretty sure, is a positive charge.
Yeah, I mixed up. Hydrogen is the partial positive, and nitrogen is the partial negative. I'm sorry, I'm packing at the same time as this, so my brain's a little scattered. But, I mean,
just as a
I
real
was
quick.
trying to use science to prove that people can live 900 years old. Is that what he was doing?
Yep.
Quick announcement to the chat. Red Line said voting will be going on for the next couple days. Continue.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it was pretty fucking stupid. Like, he actually removed the video after a while.
Well, like, here's the thing, right? Is like true empiricism. I think he knows that he doesn't know that much,
And yet he still makes these fucking videos, which is why he's on the list.
He just gets the ego validation. He's not like Tommy Hall. Tommy Hall's an outright troll.
Tommy Hall. I really don't know what to make of him. I really don't know what to make of Tommy Hall. But apparently, what did it for me was that he says that mowing lawns was more valuable to humanity than what you're doing. So that clinched it right there.
Well, also, when have I gotten up on my high horse like I'm saving humanity or something? I mean,
He got up on his high horse and he mows fucking lawns.
Yeah, like all I say is I'm just one scientist and I'm just pushing knowledge further a very minute amount, and I'm very proud of that.
I mow lawns. What do you do with your science?
But
I mow lawns. I do landscaping.
Anything that I'm not. I don't pretend to be superior to people, just because it makes me feel good. Whereas Tommy does that all the time. So if he's going to pretend that he's intellectually superior to the scientific community, then I'm going to make fun of him because obviously he's not smart enough to be a member of it.
You support the ass sex.
I see what Sam did there. He specifically said, "I don't do it just to feel better than everyone else."
I mean, I'm a fucking egotist, but I'm very self-effacing about it, right? Like I don't pretend to be something I'm not.
So you only push your ego to the boundaries, because there is a boundary to how far your ego can go, and you just push as far the boundaries, or at least the reasonable boundaries.
Well, I'm usually joking as well.
Yeah, another one in the comments. Looks like John Klein's going to be voting for Brett Keane.
Butt cream.
Are we only nominating YouTubers or other people as well?
Yeah, I have a list. The ones that you have to choose from, you have 10 choices, and it's you can vote for multiple, all of them, none of them. It really doesn't matter. It's MG42 Pillbox, Tommy Hall, G-Man, True Fucktard, Empiricism, Rand Campbell, Nephilim Free, Veckel, that piece of shit Brett Keane, Arcane, Matt Bell.
Oh, okay.
I might consider Arcane just because he's the one.
A 9/11 truther.
It's a lot of personal stuff. Like I had with him like last year. It's like he deliberately quote mined a lot of the comments that I made when we went back and forth on evolution. Then I actually had a fucking 2-hour live hangout with him in which he did his same shit tactics that he always does. What he'll do is he'll try to obstruct you from saying anything. So if he knows he's made a mistake and you're about to call him out on it, he'll just try to keep interrupting you and obstructing you so you can't make that point. And I had him like, and it pissed me off too. It's like I had him right in this corner. I was like to call him out on it, and he did everything he could to shut me up, and it actually worked.
Yeah, it's the way that Arcane and most pre-suppers do it is they always work on diversion. You know, when you're trying to lead them to a point, they'll divert to another thing entirely and try to move the goalpost. And they are experts at moving that fucking goalpost.
Well, this wasn't about presuppositionalism. It was about evolution.
I know, but they do it for whatever topic they're discussing. And
they'll do that kind of shit in evolution too.
Oh yeah.
He
But
would
then again,
do incredibly well on the pulpit.
But
saying.
Nephilim Free, on the other hand, is the only person I think, at least, well, as long as I've been on G+, who's caused me to lose my fucking mind. Like in it, luckily it was off air, so.
It's not every day that you can say literally everything you said was complete bullshit. And Nephilim Free, I said to him.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I got mad.
5-hour fucking hangout with him.
Yep.
And getting to the end without screaming and yelling. Try it sometime. If you have a brain left after. I don't think I did.
It is. It's hard.
The thing is with this list though, is that am I the only person that actually feels bad for Matt Bell for being like included with like the super fuckwits?
No.
I mean, look,
I'll actually agree with your talk based up purely upon personal interactions.
Yeah.
Fuckers I've met on here though.
I mean,
at least he fully accepts science. At least he fully accepts evolution.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, how do I put it this way? He's an asshole and a dipshit, but he's not a fucktard. That's sort of.
Wait, hang on. I want to repeat to you a sentiment that I've heard from him on multiple occasions. They should stop funding science and just fund philosophy because that's where all the real discoveries come from.
He's a fucktard.
That's the thing. Like, he might understand science, but he thinks that
he's an opinionated piece of shit. Who cares?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who said this?
Matt Bell.
I would basically say that, listen, if you want to vote for him, vote for him. If not, you got 9 other choices. But it was him or J-Boo, and I haven't had that many conversations with J-Boo in order to put him on this list. And that's the only reason he wasn't replacing Matt Bell there.
Fair enough.
The person I considered for the listing was Thick Shades, but again, same problem. I didn't speak with him that much, so...
Good for you.
Yeah.
Thick Shades. That guy pisses me off too much.
Mm-hmm. And other than that, what I really want to do, number one, would have been like Psi 10, but I haven't spoken to Psi 10 yet, and I'm waiting for that fucking day.
Oh, I know. Me too. But why even wait for it? Because you know how the conversation's going to go.
I know how it's going to end, and the thing is that I don't know why. Maybe I'm a fucking masochist. You know, maybe I'm the type of guy that likes being tied down and raped by like 6 women or something like that. I'm not sure. Only a lot less enjoyable, and they're presuppositional women.
The thing with Psi 10 is I think I've heard this before. I think he even has this on his website. I think he's single. Like, he's in his like early 50s, and he's fucking single. So I think we can sort of explain maybe why he's the jackass the way he is.
Isn't his daughter?
Oh no,
gay?
sugar. Oh, see, he is asexual for a very particular reason that we are not aware of. But how do you know that he's single?
Oh, fuck off, Wolf.
I'm really not sure that he's been on Eric Hogan's little show a few times, and I don't know, man. Watching that, I think there might have been a love connection there.
There might have been something there. I mean, you've seen that doll with the screw cork dick, and he's like, Eric, how many times I gotta tell you to pick up after your ass?
He loves the cum fart.
Yeah.
Speaking of Eric Hovind, has anybody seen what he did at a Taco Bell on one of his videos?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can someone give me the address of that Taco Bell? Because I will go there and apologize to them.
On behalf of all of humankind, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry that this dumb fuck happened to come here and ruin your establishment with this presuppositional bullshit.
Wait,
I apologize.
He did not
I would like to reach
pull piece of Taco Bell.
For the audience and myself who have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. What?
Oh, he went to a Taco Bell and did a pre-supper thing.
No.
Was he like, I have to pay $5 for these tacos?
No.
No.
No,
what he did was
And
Yeah.
he said, what was it he said? He said he gave
Jesus is Lord. Christ is Lord, or whatever.
because they call out your name when your order is ready. So here'd be this little teenager going, Jesus Lord, your order's at, you know. Yeah.
And then he goes like, see, you just speak to them and they'll start proselytizing for you.
Yeah, because you're taking in through an established rules that the restaurant follows, and somehow that means that people are just following you because you want them to. Fuck off.
Isn't Christian morality so much better than ours? You know, taking advantage of employees.
I used to work part-time at a fast food restaurant, so I could see why that would be frustrating, especially to the workers.
Well, here's the thing. If I worked for that Taco Bell, I would have been fired. Let's just say that. I would have been fucking fired. I would have gone off on the asshole. I'd be like, you know what? I care about getting a paycheck, but not so much that I don't want to tell you to go fuck off, good sir.
I wouldn't have had that problem. I would have just been calling out Jesus.
Oh, wow. Be like, can I have Mithra? Is there a Mithra here? I have an order for Mithra.
I went to a Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Jesus, it's the same thing, really.
I went to a Kentucky Fried Chicken here.
Jesus, Party of 12. Gandhi, Party of 9 million. Gandhi, Party of 9 million.
Yeah, I went to a Kentucky Fried Chicken here a while back, and you walk in and you give your order and they say, "How you doing?" "Oh, I'm doing okay." And then he starts saying, it basically boiled down to he's more or less like, well, you're having a good day. Isn't God good? And stuff like that. And have a blessed day. And on and on and on. And I'm looking at him, and I didn't say anything, but I was so close to saying something. It just struck me so wrong. I like, what if I might have been Jewish, or even a Muslim or something?
I don't hide it. I don't hide it. You guys see their face. Try it sometime. Heavy holler. Just point blank look at them. Don't smile. Don't show any expression on your face, and just say I'm an atheist, and just watch their mind explode.
Yeah, I wanted to say something, but I'm like, no, I want me some Kentucky Fried Chicken, so I'm just going to enjoy my meal.
Oh, yeah, chicken first. Chicken first always.
Saying you're an atheist in public is about as rude as saying Happy Holidays.
But wouldn't
hard for the chicken?
Ain't there something wrong with that, where someone that works in a place is greeting customers like that? Ain't that kind of against company policy?
Bad business.
It should be, but then again, you said you lived in North Carolina, right? I mean,
yeah.
No offense, but I think that kind of state we might expect a little bit more proselytizing, and some of the people might consider bending the rules. Just from
I would say we have the most proselytizing because we have the most nursing homes, and every single old fuck around here is religious in some aspect.
I said, send them to
I just love my liberal state so much.
To be fair, though, I'm not sure if I would so much enjoy the liberal state because I'm really more or less kind of a libertarian, so I honestly don't give a shit. Honestly, where I live.
The only thing it's not the religious aspect that pisses me off about my state. It's that people drive 30 under the speed limit.
Well, the thing is, I live. Other than maybe the Bible Belt states, I put it this way: I probably live in the worst non-Bible Belt states.
I don't know. Breadline?
Pennsylvania?
Arizona.
Yeah, Arizona. See, what we're gonna do is that we're gonna go on a cross-country tour. I will stop at Prudence Place eventually, but on the way there, I'm gonna have a Flying Spaghetti Monster logo on the back of my car. I'm gonna see how many people I can piss off.
I have to fly over there to just actually see with my own eyes that these kind of people walk on the street. It's just, yeah.
We'll protest the Westboro Baptist Church by parking next to them and blasting heavy metal music or something.
Well, Redline, there's something you might need to know though. You're probably not going to piss too many Arizonans off. It depends which area you're in the Phoenix Valley, but
my goal is not to piss off people of Arizona. My goal is to piss you off in particular, and I think I will succeed.
You probably will. But what I'm saying is a large chunk of the population is Mormon in the Phoenix Valley, and it doesn't matter how much you piss them off.
That makes life so easy.
It is so hard to piss a Mormon off in the state. They are just too kind, honestly. It doesn't matter how hard you try.
That's a weird thing.
You bring up the magic undies. You bring that up.
I mean,
I
Mormons
don't
are
know.
so.
I had a really weird conversation with a Mormon once on my way to school. I was taking the bus, and apparently he said, "Oh, I'm a Mormon, by the way. You can ask me anything you want, and I'll answer it." And I said, "Okay. Are you discomforted by the fact that, really up until 1978, your church had a big racial issue?" And he said, "Oh, well, we've sort of come away around looking through that. Basically, we see it as God wants the black people to fight our battles for us because they're very powerful." And I didn't say anything to him, but there was this weird part of me that was like, okay, even if this guy were to somehow make the most convincing argument for Mormonism, that I would have no choice but to accept it, I still would never. At that point, I would never convert either way.
I mean, they're
Yeah, boss,
fundamentalists
I'll
as
fight
all
for you.
hell.
Yeah, I'll do that. I want to go to heaven with you. Fuck that.
Yeah, so basically Mormons were
In my
racist.
balls, Joseph Smith.
Well,
That's the
apparently,
point
this
when
guy's
you hold
still-
up your hand and say congratulations, you're a douche.
Congratulations, you are officially a fart knocker.
I don't know. He said it in such a nice, gentle way that I don't have it in me to be that big of a jackass right away. But I
do. See, that's the thing, Prudent. I'm gonna do everything in my power to embarrass you in public so much. I will do that by being the biggest dick imaginable.
You will probably never find me in Arizona in that case.
I will find you in Arizona.
Well, he already knows. Are you peeing? Who is?
Wait a minute, what was that?
Sorry, it's raining here. I opened the window.
Yeah, right.
Well, look,
Yeah,
the thing about
yeah,
Mormons I
Prudent-
see is that they
Prudent.
don't bomb abortion clinics. Like, they're fundamentalists, but at least they're not assholes.
Remember that bet that we made where I just had you dig your own grave for Engineers Without Borders, and I told you Pixar didn't happen with the $250 thing, and then on that screenshot you so happened to send me had your address listed on it.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh. Ouch.
You remember that 6 months down the line? Are you fucking kidding me?
Dude, I told you before we ever did anything that I'm gonna use this to my advantage, and you said, yeah, fuck off. You didn't say anything after that, and you thought I was joking, motherfucker. I still have it.
Wait, hang on. Redline, you have Prudent's address?
Yes.
I'll trade you for G-Man's.
Yeah, right.
No, I'm serious.
No, it's not happening. Here's the thing. I don't care for G-Man's address, and I'm not a doc dropper.
Yeah, but you could send him like.
No, absolutely not.
Most people, I think, already on these Google Hangouts already know my real name. I really don't care if it gets out there.
No. But I don't care if you don't care. I'm not going to doc drop anybody.
Yeah,
Red line. Okay. Fuck dog drop and send weird shit to his house.
No, incidentally, for anyone that's in the audience, we were kidding. Stupid fucks.
Yeah. All right.
I'm just saying
everyone watching this hangout. No, I'm not going to send weird shit to his house. No, I'm not going to go over there and stalk the fuck out of him, although that would be funny. And I'm going to go over there invited, not uninvited. So all of you can go fuck yourself. It's sad that we have to clarify a joke.
Yeah, it is sad, but you really do need to.
A joke is usually funner when I don't have to explain it.
Yeah, but with some of the people that watch this shit, they're threatening. Oh, fuck off.
I know.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Send some dog shit to his house would be funny.
I did actually want to say though, Redline, that hangout, I think from way back, it was the Engineers Without Border pre-charity show. I think that I would consider that the most enjoyable hangout moment I think of 2014 for me, because
we raised $1,100 that day, didn't we?
Yeah, that was the halfway point of how much the Trolling with Logic crew actually wanted to donate. They were already halfway done before their charity show even freaking started.
You fucking immoral atheists.
Well, no, what had happened was this. Redline was selling himself out, and he said, okay, I'll do anything you want just for whatever bit of money you do. And my idea
Does
was...
this include bodily pleasure?
So I said to Redline, okay, here's what you should do. For this amount of money, I want you to make a rap song praising the people like G-Man, Bible-thumping Wingnut, and True Empiricism. People that, Redline has had a lot of run-ins with. Redline apparently did not want to do that, so he kept trying to one-up me every time I would raise the offer until finally I maxed out of money.
Oh, you could praise G-Man for finding the on switch on his computer and then state that you wish he could find the off switch that matches it.
Yeah.
Rand Cam, if your butt hurt that we're not mentioning you, get over it. You deliberately.
Rand Cam is in the comment section apparently.
Yeah, he's just mad that we're blaspheming and talking trash about his brothers and buddies and people in his demigod. And
you're attacking my family.
Oh, Rand Campbell. Yeah, how do you like being nominated for Dumb Fuck of the Year, you fucking asshole?
The irony in his comment statement is that no one would actually talk how he does in public here. Like you would be laughed
none
at.
of us have throat cancer.
No, I don't think that's right.
Well.
How are my wonderful Christians? And how are you, heathen atheists, doing?
Go get me a pack of smoke, Smarty.
I'm wondering what I've said so far that I wouldn't say in public.
I'm gonna do some crack with my mayor.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Oh wow! There was one person that wanted to do a remake of My Milkshake Brings Our Boys to Yard, but in the voice of Rand Campbell.
My milkshake brings all boys to the yard, and they're like, "It's better than yours." Damn right, it's better than yours.
That's the thing. Rand Campbell, how's this? You should basically sing that song for our entertainment. Because fuck you, that's why.
Can you do like the truffle shuffle with it too? Shirtless?
Or there you okay, so we have another vote.
Let's share them.
A comment for Arcane, so someone's gonna be voting for Arcane. So yippee, Arcane, you are officially in the race. Another one for Nephilim Free. And Nephilim Free did win the Golden Crocoduck, so I guess he can add another award to his shelf.
Is this a good time to ask for a reminder of how you vote? Sorry.
Basically, you wait until midnight, which will be in about 2 hours' time, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to unprivate the 10 voting videos. Each video represents one of the nominees, and then all you have to do is hit the like button of the person that you want. And the good thing about this method is that you can vote for multiple people, in case you're not sure. You can vote for one, you can vote for many or all of them. I don't give a fuck. And then on the 11th, I will tally the likes, which would be the votes, and the winner will be the one who gets the most. And then I'm going to announce the winner on a live Google Hangout. I hope that answers your question.
Yeah, it did.
Good. Then acknowledge it next time, fuck
Yeah,
you.
sorry, I was AFK. Can you explain that again?
God. Fuck you.
At this point, it just seems I don't know. I mean, as much as there are a lot of good dumb fuck candidates, I think it's pretty obvious. I think G-Man's gonna win this thing. It just seems
really, because I was thinking Ronnie was gonna win it.
I mean, he might come in he might get second or third, but it's like G-Man has just been the whole year of 2014 has just been fail after fail after even big.
Oh, and
can I point from the other
Doc TV and Stream Person didn't fail. The same with Nephilim Free. The same with Arcane. The same with Brett fucking Keane of all people.
But this is the thing, though. G-Man was more consistent. True Piercism at least takes breaks from YouTube and Google Plus, and so does Arcane. G-Man never really took a break this year.
What about Pillbox?
Again, he was really only the biggest dumb fuck at the beginning of the year. He kind of slid away from the Google Hangouts. But I mean, like with G-Man. But here's what I'm talking about consistency with G-Man. He was just improving in his stupidity. Every day it was like he was getting stupider and stupider, and he would just say one stupid thing after another. He would just say one thing stupider than he did.
The only smart thing that G-Man has said.
I will second what Pruden just said. He outdoes him. So.
Oh, hang on though. We have Arcane out there that manages to derail almost every conversation he gets in, and on top of that, went on his long tirade insisting that there was an worldwide global civilization before the flood, which was powered by the Ark of the Covenant, which didn't show up till much later, which was inside of the main pharaoh's pyramid, inside of the sarcophagus. And this was a power supply that powered this entire global civilization, which built all of the pyramids using devices, even though they were an entirely evil society, which they destroyed because they didn't want them to fall into the wrong hands.
I wanted to know where it was getting his weed from.
But if you think that's crazy, let me tell you what evolution.
Wow. Look, they're dumb fucks. But can I point this out? G-Man it continues to be allowed on the Drunken Peasant show because he's a clown. Brett Keane wasn't talked about anymore because he's a clown himself, except they didn't want to give him views. But the only person who was banned from going on Drunken Peasants was True Empiricism for just being a complete dick.
That's the point.
He was even a bigger dick to Aaron Raw on the Magic Sandwich Show, if you saw that.
Yeah, but the thing is that his performance on the Magic Sandwich Show and the countless amount of times and the countless videos he has uploaded, backpedaling like fuck, has earned him a spot on this list. We all know the challenge he made to us atheists, basically stating, if you could name just one thing that I said that was wrong, then whatever, he would close down his YouTube channel. I think I named 3, and that still hasn't happened. He made 2 video responses to me, and he took them both down.
When it gets to Ronnie, though, all you need to do is head over to League of Reason and look how many times he's been absolutely shut down and just left the comment or the threads, even the ones that he started.
Yes.
So,
he basically got shut out of his own fucking thread. It was hilarious.
Well, I think the reason G-Man stands out so much in people's minds is he's the most entertaining idiot.
Well, this is the thing. This is part of why I don't think G-Man should win. I mean, his arguments are so wrong most of the time. Even from a biblical standpoint, they're incredibly wrong. That he's just a clown. He's funny. He's lousy. It's like, dude, did you really just say that?
That's good. I mean, I feel like I almost want to vote for Brett Keane because he's not a dumb fuck. He knows that what he's saying is bullshit. I mean, everyone knows that he used to be an atheist. Like,
he will go to the side where there's the most money, or the best chance of him getting money. We know this. This is why I love this voting format, is because you can vote for multiple people.
Yeah.
So I'm going to vote for True Empiricism, or I'm going to vote for G-Man and True Empiricism, or Brett Keane, or whatever fucking combination you want.
Can we have followers of Brett Keane?
But hang on though. If Brett Keane actually decides that he might get more notoriety or even infamy out of this, and it might result in more hits, do you think vote up, send a bunch of people to thumb up his video, including some bots, just so he can try and get more drama and more hits?
Mm-hmm. Well, whatever. If he wants it that bad, go for it. I'm not going to stop him.
Oh, did y'all see God TV posting something here under the video?
I actually haven't been paying attention to the comments, so I'll go ahead and...
Atheists with courage, come debate me. And he's got an address there.
Oh, Brett Keane actually just posted a comment, which is a link to his Hangout, I guess. And let me look at this real quick. Go here and remove. Fuck you, Brett Keane. There's posting that shit on my Hangouts. I'm gonna remove him instantly.
What did he post?
He posted a link to his own Hangout, I guess.
Of course.
Yeah. So, there's another.
It's not his fault. He just gets lonely sometimes, guys. Come on.
Can we just?
Well, maybe it is his fault that he does get lonely. Just putting that out there.
I know Halzoy just brought up Pill. I did not know that Pillbox said this. Apparently, Pillbox thinks that movies like Planet of the Apes and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are evolution movies made to force-feed kids propaganda. Pillbox really fucking said that, Halzoy?
Oh my. He said that Evotards are Nazis.
It was actually me, some other guy, and Neffy actually had a really good conversation about just anything. We were talking about video games, about guns, about gun control, and we had a really, really cool conversation. And he just came in and started talking that he was mad now because he had been to the movies and he'd seen Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and that now made 2 movies with Planet of the Apes that were even movies to force feed children. And the conversation went promptly to fuck from there.
Well, There's other things.
Wow.
Oh yeah. Because that's clearly evolution. That's what we're talking about when we're talking about like changing a little frequencies, natural selection, and gene variation. That's you're gonna get giant talking turtles that can do martial arts, and you get primates holding guns, basically rising up against the older cousin species. What the fuck?
Hey, don't get me wrong. I would love to hang out with Donatello, but there is a slim chance in fuck that will actually happen.
Wait, are the Looney Tunes evolution shows? Those are talking animals.
Probably.
I guess so.
There's even more. Well, Pillbox was actually, I think, one of the reasons I decided to come like into these Google Hangouts, because I had seen him a couple other times beforehand, and I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? Is he that fucking brain dead?
One
of my favorite moments.
And he's a well-known bullshitter. He fucking told me oh yeah, I used to work for the government and all this. I mean, dude, you're a landscaper.
Yeah, fucking right.
Fuck off, Pillbox. Hold on. One of the funniest things. It's really. It was way back, I think, in February, but it still is like one of my favorite moments. He was talking in this one hangout, and it was about like evolution stuff. It was like right after the Bill Nye Kenham debate thing. And that was the big topic for a week. So he says to this one guy, he's like, well, you obviously just don't understand science. And the guy's response was hilarious. He says, excuse me, sir, I used to be a science teacher, for your information. That was one of the funniest. I think that was one of the funniest things I do remember, because it does show he just will make any assumption about anybody possible in order to boost his own ego or boost his own argument, or at least the way he sees it.
Yeah, Doc Froster just commented, I think this is totally fake. G-Man has been working so hard in the past weeks to win. He obviously knew this was coming. Come on, how much did he pay you?
No. I can say G-Man did not know this was coming. He did not even know it was breathing heavy.
Hey, Red, maybe he asked God for what's going to happen, and he said Redline's going to hold a hangout.
Yeah, maybe he prayed for it.
Maybe he prayed for it, yeah.
Cut.
Great prayer right there.
Or at least when he sees it.
Shit, checkmate, guys. We gotta convert.
I think this is totally fake. G-Man has been working so hard. Hang on, who's got some backfeed? He obviously knew. Heavy Holler, that's you. I'm muting you temporarily.
Yeah, and let's see. What was I? How do we know that Peter Pan didn't answer G-Man's prayer? Can you believe that? He actually said that, Peter Pan was. Dude, oh my God, he said fucking Ajax is a false pagan god. What the fuck? I'm not even bullshitting. Check his hangout. He literally said this shit to me. He fucking, I swear to God, it's like he writes this stuff. You cannot make this stuff up. I think he might literally be an awesome Poe, but this is ridiculous. Ajax is a false god. Holy shit! Are you fucking taking Ajax?
Well,
seriously?
I mean, come on. I mean, that's a stupid thing, but
there you go. Now go ahead.
Oh, nothing.
I guess that means Navi is...
Voting starts in 1 hour, people, and this hangout will end in 1 hour. So voting starts in 1 hour, and this hangout will end, thus marking the beginning of the voting campaign. Yippee, whatever. So yeah, 1 hour. Get ready.
You're gonna make a video for each 10 different videos, one for each of the candidates, or
they're already done, dude. They're already done. All 10 videos are already uploaded. They're just on private, and I'm going to make sure it's fair. It's not going to be one's going to be uploaded, one's going to be one gets a jump start. I'm going to select all 10 and then hit public on all of them at the same time.
All right, that's good.
Yeah, each video is 15 seconds long, and it just says click the like button to vote for whoever the video represents. And like I said, on the 11th, I will tally the votes, and I'll make a hangout that same day, which will reveal who the winner is.
Oh my God, Redline, you've been exposed. You're just a click whore, just a view whore. Oh my God, you're making so much money off of YouTube. What are you? What? You should quit YouTube. Yes.
Oh
yeah, that's exactly what Brett Keane said.
Yeah. Oh, there's more to. I mean, the better. I mean, yeah, I get it. Like it's only a 15-second video. You don't have all the time in the world, but the best candidate videos would be just to like highlight like the biggest fail moment they had, like in a Hangout.
Well,
I mean,
the thing is that I didn't want to do too much work on the voting videos, and the thing is that really any interaction that people have been having with them would be a highlight in its own right, because you cannot get, you know, any more fail than the people that I've nominated. And so if you want, you can just click on any Brett Keane video, you can click on any Pillbox, any Matthew Bell video, or any Veckel video, and you can see just how much fail that they're full of. That will be your highlight reel.
Prudent, you could just you could start lobbying for whoever you want to win. You know, make a montage of your own.
Here's the thing, though. I want all of them to win. I myself haven't even decided who I want. I'm torn between 3 people. I'm torn between G-Man, Pillbox, and True Talk TV. I'm torn between all 3 of them because all 3 of them are they're just so idiotic and dumbassy, and oh my god, it's a tough choice.
I usually go by like just like literally think of the stupidest thing they've said all year and like compare just the stupidity to each of them. I mean, in Arcane's case, I mean, yeah, he's had so much. I mean, I think the Ark of the Covenant,
like Ark of the Covenant, come on, that takes it right there in its own right. So Arcane, now I'm split between 4 ways. I mean, fuck, I can't decide.
No, there's a second thing too. Remember it was way back in the summer. He thinks that air passes through the butt of the bird, like through the bird. That's not true. The bird's trachea and out.
He thought they were fucking. He thought they were mammals. What the fuck?
Air goes through them, and that's how they can fly. That's what makes them so aerodynamic, because they
that's honestly
and they're jet powered.
That's honestly the best part. Like in the video where they're trying to explain what he actually meant, he meant that they're different from other mammals. That is honestly the best part of it.
Yeah.
When
you're different from other mammals.
It's stupider than your original.
Or the fact that he didn't know the difference between a noun and a verb.
Yes. That was so good.
Arcane is someone who is, I mean, he said to me at least that he's planning to get a PhD in philosophy. If he by some miracle gets it, I am going to march down to whatever university he got it from, and I'm going to demand that they give me a PhD in philosophy and pretty much everybody else in this Google Hangout, because
I'm pretty sure he's going to get it from a creationist university.
Yeah, he's going to go to a creationist school. I mean, it's just like graduating from DeVry. Oh wow, what do you have to do? Walk in the fucking door?
Else.
Fill out a form.
But then, I don't know, usually because the issue I really argue with a lot is usually with creationism. Because I know only a little bit about biology, but it's like, especially when it's biology comments that some of these people make, it's just insane. Like, I knew that, you when you talk with the creationists, you can't really expect, you'll expect a few stupid things, but, I mean, some of the stuff is just off the charts stupid.
And I mean, have you noticed, like, every time you get into the whole Noah split thing, you can mention various things. You can mention the fact that it has like the flood stories. You could mention like the whole you have people living 1,000 years. You got longevity myths. I mean, so you're judging the possibility of it being true by the number of myths that are being written about them and done about them. So is that the equivalent of scientific research and like peer-reviewed data? No, because you're measuring myth from science, you fucking moron. I mean, it's just gibbering nonsense. It's ridiculous. I mean, this is what we're actually contending with. This is nothing.
That's what they're trying to use science to make the flood look legitimate, or the creation is said in Genesis to make it look legitimate. They're trying to use science for all these different things to prove these things in the Bible, and it just don't work. Yeah, go ahead.
I was just going to say, just a little off topic. Granted, it's a little self-promotion, but does anybody know who the king of the animal kingdom is? Just out of curiosity.
Me.
The moose, of
I
course.
already said it's Simba. I saw Lion King.
Darwin's wolf. Hello, right here.
It was actually a video, because I'm not even going to say his name, because I don't even want to. I pretty much said, like, 2015, I'm not even going to address you-know-who, G-Man. That's the last video I think I'll ever do addressing him. But like I said, it's nice that it is probably the stupidest thing I've ever heard him say, and that's how I'm going to go out. Just whatever the stupidest thing I've ever heard him say, make one video to him, and that's it. Like, never have to worry about dealing with that idiot again.
No, Darwin's fish is the king. There we go.
No, it's Simba from The Lion King. Come on.
But what about Scar? Scar is obviously better.
For a minute there, I thought we were talking about the Artists Without Talent charity again. Sorry.
Yeah, that fucking idiot with the Phantom line. Yeah, that fucking idiot. Although I haven't heard from lately. Although I did ask people to update me on whether or not he's got his fucking shit back. Apparently he did, so not my fucking problem anymore.
That's good.
But yeah, actually, now that I think about it, maybe I should have nominated him, but nah. I should. Yeah, you know what? Come to think about it, I probably should have. I probably should have nominated him for Dumb Fuck of the Year. And then in that case, I would have been perfectly happy ignoring everyone's vote. So I guess it's a good thing he's not nominated, because I would have just ignored everyone's vote and just say, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Dumb Fuck of the Year, Phantom Lion.
Oh, it came to me. There are some other potential candidates that we could have had. Some of them aren't even dumb.
That's why it's good for next year.
I know. Here's one person we probably should consider nominating, because he definitely is proof that you don't need to be a creationist to be an idiot. Douglas.
Oh God, yeah. I just made a video to him not too long ago. He did not get my arguments at all, and I guess because he wasn't actually listening. That fucktard was basically saying that I was a fascist because I was arguing for self-preservation rather than arguing against someone that has a gun pointed at you.
He tried to play this little game with me. We were going back and forth. I explained to him that what I thought he was doing was wrong when the whole Fiona thing was going at, and I said, it seems like these people are trying to slander her. He then tried to use the dictionary definition of slander on me, and then tried to make it seem like I didn't know what I was talking about. I then later, and I was like, motherfucker, that definition fits exactly with what I was saying. What are you trying to prove? And then he tried to somehow argue that somehow I didn't get where he was going at, and that his definition meant something else. And at that point, it's like, I'm not even gonna waste time addressing this clown, like, because it's pointless. Like, if they're gonna keep arguing with you back and forth, you're not gonna get anywhere. And there just comes that point where it's like, I just have to stop sometimes. If this person is just going to keep arguing, there's no point.
Douglas McDouglas, I don't know. Maybe there's something wrong with that brain of his, but it doesn't seem to be functioning properly. Because, like I said, he was basically trying to argue that Lenny was a racist simply because he said, listen, if the cops are going to arrest you, they're going to arrest you. You can't stop them. And if you can stop them, it's only temporary, because they will hunt your fucking ass down, and if needed, they'll get in one of those armored vehicles and run your fucking ass over if they need to. You know, that's just the way they are, because they're power trippers. Now, the best way to deal with a power tripper, especially a power tripper with a fucking gun, is to not piss them off and go through due process. Yes, even though due process is a really shitty option, it's still a better option than getting shot.
I genuinely feel sorry for you guys having to deal with all that shit.
Yeah, well, it's revolving around these racist cops that are killing black people, unarmed black people at that, and you know, I fully agree that there's racism going on in law enforcement. It's been going on for a while. In fact, there's a lot of bias going on out there, and
to be fair, there's racism everywhere.
Well, yeah, that's the point. There's not only racism in law enforcement. There's racism everywhere. But for speaking strictly about law enforcement, of course, there's racist cops out there, and there's also cops that are power tripping so much that they don't know when they're in the process of killing someone, and then after they kill someone, they're not being held responsible. Like for example, New York City police. Oh yeah, I choked a person out until they fucking died. Nope, no issue there. No fucking issue there. I'm like, are you joking? Are you guys for real?
See, my problem with that whole ordeal is, again, this is as a complete bystander or like a third party, because I have no relation to the American police whatsoever. Never seen one, probably never, or well, I know I'm going to go there.
You don't want to see one, trust me, they're assholes.
It's like, my biggest problem is actually how the media twists it, because even here, like, the media will go like, they killed another black person. Okay, so in between this black person and that black person, how many other people died to the hands of police? Like, does it only matter if it's a young black person, or does it matter as long as they kill anyone? Like, they should rather focus on if it was a needed use of force or not what race of person they killed.
Yeah, what seems to be highlighted now is that it's not just that they're killing people; they're killing people that are unarmed, and the minority is getting targeted. At least that's what it seems. So yes, I kind of agree with you. I mean, the media definitely fucks shit up for everyone. But I do agree that there's definitely a problem, and I just don't have a solution.
I heard some. Dude, I remember this story out in Albuquerque. There was this homeless dude. He wasn't even black. He was just like some random guy out on this this pile. He had like a wooden, not even a wooden, like a plastic knife. Dude, they had like a ton of like a ton of cops
they
on
had
him,
like AR-15s and shit on him.
Yeah. AR-15s. And dude was trying to get away from him. He was scared as shit of these guys. You know, they had dogs too. They shot him after he ran, sicked the dogs on him, and then shot him with like the unarmed ordnance. So it was like it was completely ridiculous the way they just slaughtered this guy completely, and he wasn't even posing a threat. He was trying to get away from him.
I remember seeing that. That actually made me sick. Like, really? There's nothing that justifies what they just did.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, go ahead.
Well, that's what I'm saying. At what point is it that, we have a right to defend ourselves, especially, we also have the right to resist unlawful arrest. But it's like, at what point do you take that risk and say, you know what, I gotta fight this guy, otherwise I'm gonna die. So it's like, yeah, I don't know. You have to pick your battles, and I think what Douglas McDouglas was doing, he basically was saying that picking your battles for the sole purpose of self-preservation is fascist. And I'm like, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah,
I think this is one of the reasons why I'm glad, and also our own law enforcement are glad that they don't carry weapons on their body. The most extreme they can go to is, in some cases, they'll carry non-lethal options like tasers, but in most instances, it's batons.
Well, keep in mind, one of the cases, like the one in New York, they didn't use weapons; they used a chokehold.
Yeah, I know. It's happened. That's happened here as well. It doesn't happen often, but we had. It's a few years ago now, where someone actually choked in the backseat of a cop car. Like, they had detained the guy. He was in restraints, and he was put inside the car, and he choked inside. I believe, if memory serves, it was something, they've damaged his trachea because he resisted. Like, it was a legitimate arrest. He resisted. They had either 2 or 3 officers had to wrestle him to the ground to put him in restraints. And I believe they damaged his trachea while doing so. So he choked as he was lying on his stomach inside the cop car. And after that, all the procedures were changed, which I think that's, at least as far as I can see it, from my point of view, that's something that's lacking. It's not, one doesn't seem to go into what's actually happened and try and avoid it in the future. They're really good on doing that here. Like if someone dies in custody, they're really good at going through procedures to see if they can avoid that in the future, or if it was
Yeah, our
avoidable at
cops
all.
are just fucking idiots. Their process is simple. Fucking kill people, I guess.
Welcome in, Fiona.
Yeah,
Hello.
come here, Fiona. How's it going?
Oh, not bad, not bad. I just popped in because I'd noticed that you hadn't put Jason Burns on your list.
I wanted to, but I could only pick 10.
That's a shame.
I
Because I
know.
remember his wonderful quote from earlier on in the year when he was telling us all about somebody's Hercules heel.
I like the part where he made a video saying he's all for free speech, and then got mad at Cliff Jumper.
Yeah.
And basically tried to prevent him from speaking freely.
Yeah.
But I actually do want to say something to kind of back to the red line thing. I'm not sure when he said that the cops' plans are to automatically kill people. I'm not sure if that's always
No,
the
I
direction.
said apparently, like in light of what we're seeing. Like I can trust a cop, a personal cop, but when it comes to like I don't know, like just them in general, with them being power tripper, convince me, motherfucker, they haven't done it. So, and especially the cops that I've actually run into, a lot of them have tried to pull that civil forfeiture shit on me, which is why I drive with a dash cam. Because 100% of the time I've been pulled over, it was for a bullshit reason.
And what
I think
actually?
the thing is, you've got. I came across a video last night. I've been looking at a lot of these police brutality videos, but I came across one last night which absolutely took my breath away. And nobody was hurt in this. There was a woman who was arrested for being drunk and disorderly, and for some reason, she wasn't even resisting. And on the camera, you can see them strap her into a chair and cut her hair off.
Oh yeah, I remember this one.
Yeah. Now, I know nobody was hurt in that one. But the thing is, the policewoman who did it was sacked. And an arbitrator has says that she's got to be reinstated. And the police force are not happy about this at all. But they're going to have to reinstate her. And I know it sounds like a piffling wee thing compared to people being killed, but when you have a mindset that thinks it's okay to cut somebody's hair off, well, the charges against the woman were dropped, by the way, and she won $75,000 in damages. But when you have that sort of mindset that thinks you can strap somebody down and cut their hair off, is it any surprise that you also have people being killed? Because there's no accountability.
There was another one where a lady was not resisting or anything like that. She was pushed while already in the cell. She was arrested, and they put her in a cell, and they shoved her into the cell so hard that she hit the concrete bench.
I saw that one.
Yeah,
I saw
and
that one.
her face needed reconstructive surgery.
Yeah, that was a shocking one. That was shocking.
They broke her face, and you're like, and the guy was like pleading not guilty. Are you fucking kidding me? They caught your ass on camera.
This actually, just as a small point, the second largest group that tends to be killed by cops in the line of duty is the mentally ill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Did anybody see the video? It was a female cop, and it was traffic stops, and she was actually doing body cavity searches on females at the side of the road.
Yeah, I think.
In just a normal traffic stop?
Yep, and she was going down the back of the trousers, and then going down the front of the trousers with the same bloody glove.
Yep.
It made me sick. And they were trying to justify that as well. At the side of the road. There's no accountability. I mean, where do they put their brains when they go on duty?
I would just say, arrest me, and I'm gonna sue your fucking ass off.
Yeah.
You are not touching me, and if you do touch me, expect a struggle.
Yeah.
Let's be fair though. Ideally, anyway, these people represent like a tiny majority or minority of the entire force. But as long as there's one person like that wearing a uniform, that's one too many.
Yeah, well, here's the thing though, especially where I live, and I have no idea what it's about Tampa, but every single time I got pulled over, it was for a bullshit reason. And after they realize that they've been recorded the entire time, they usually stop right there and let me go.
Yeah.
And and it's like, okay, here's the thing.
Yeah.
If you were stopping whatever it is you were doing, Mr. Officer, by your acknowledgement that you're being recorded and knowing that there's not a damn fucking thing you can do about it because there's no delete button on the camera. I got one without a delete button for that very reason. Who's to say that you actually intended to record this traffic stop anyway on your own dash cam?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got a dash cam in my car, and literally from the time that I got it, I have been pulled over 3 times, and I've gotten 0 tickets. And
Yes.
As soon as they find out that I have a dash cam, it seems like they become a lot nicer at that point.
They become a lot nicer because they know they're being recorded. But now what I'm going to do is this. The next time I get pulled over, I'm not going to tell them I'm going to have a camera. And if I know it's for a bullshit reason, I'm going to let them write me a ticket. I'm not going to admit to it, but I'll let them write me a ticket. And then after I take him to court, I'm going to embarrass the fuck out of him in front of the judge with that video camera or that footage in beautiful 1080p.
I got pulled over once because it was 2 o'clock in the morning, and the excuse that was given for me being pulled over was, is it not a bit late to be out?
Yeah, you see, here's what they're doing in Florida, though, with civil forfeiture. If you're carrying any large sums of money, I think it's anything over $500, they will take it, thinking it's drug money. And with people, you are innocent until proven guilty. With your belongings, however, it's guilty until you prove it innocent. How do you prove intent?
Yes, that's the problem with that idea.
Yeah, so
I was quite surprised when I saw that one.
Yeah, well, the only way they can ask you if you are carrying any large sums of money is if they pull you over. And in order for them to pull you over, they need a legitimate reason to begin with. If you can show that reason wasn't legitimate before they even asked that question, you're pretty much off the hook as far as losing your money. And at the time, I was carrying $2,000 cash. So the first question they asked me, it wasn't, oh, do you know how fast you were going? Or do you know why I pulled you over? Their first fucking thing they say to me was, are you carrying any large sums of money in the bank? Or any large sums of money with you? And I said, well, before I answer that question, can I ask why you pulled me over? His answer was, I was swerving in and out of my lane. And I go, sir, you see that camera on my car? Yes, I said camera. That dash cam has been recording the whole time. How much do you want to bet that if we replayed the footage, that you're not going to catch me one time going in and out of my lane? He said, have a good day, and walked away. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
It gets to the point where, like, do you have money or drugs in your car? And you say no. Well, only people that had something to hide would say no.
You can't win.
I don't know. You said no awful quick there.
But I think, again, it shows, just back to what Fiona was talking about, the whole mindset. One of the things that actually bugs the hell out of me is when you see them. I saw one YouTube clip of a guy. He was filming himself on the way home. He was crying when the recording started. He said he just got notice from his local sheriff's office that his dog had been killed.
Oh yeah, I saw that one too. Yeah, they were searching for a quote-unquote missing child and thought crawling up a 8-foot fence into someone else's locked backyard was justified for a missing little girl.
Yes.
Who is not 8 feet tall, I might add.
No, that'd be a big girl.
Yeah, that'd be a really big girl. My daughter is missing. Well, how old is she? 33. I think she can take care of herself, ma'am.
Yeah.
Can you just so you say that your 6-year-old daughter is missing. Okay, can you describe her? Well, she's 23 feet tall.
What?
Well, I'm actually looking at some of the statistics, like for police brutality statistics. So, brutality is number one, sexual harassment is number two, general harassment is number three, fraud and theft number four, and unjustified raids is number five. So, surprisingly, like murder is at the bottom of the list, though, and
That's
animal.
because nobody's ever found guilty of murder.
Yeah.
If they've got a badge.
Yeah, that is kind of a.
Especially when it's caught on camera. And, I like the idea of putting body cameras on police officers, but I already know it's not going to do jack shit because, one of them already got caught on camera basically killing someone and they got off.
There's a head of some company down here in Dallas that's offered to pay for them for the entire police force, but they're hemming and hawing over it.
Yeah, of course. Who wants to be accountable for their actions?
I think when it comes to the lethal force, though, I think a lot of the problem is that they actually have access to it. Like,
the guy was just chokeholded, and he was selling cigarettes for fuck's sake.
Yeah. Now, now, granted, the whole Eric Garner story. He was supposed to comply with the police. He was given multiple opportunities, but it was wrong for the police to chokehold him.
Yeah.
That's not a move that you use. And the thing is that when he was screaming, "I can't breathe," that means something. You should heed that.
Well, as a jiu-jitsu practitioner, the choke that he used is called a rear naked choke or a mata de leon, lion killer. And the thing about if you don't know how to, if these people aren't trained in jiu-jitsu or some sort of grappling art and they're trying to use this choke, they might screw up. And, a Brazilian jiu-jitsu practitioner knows how to bring someone down so they pass out and they don't have any lasting damage. But someone who's not trained is just going to squeeze the fuck out of their neck and kill them, which is exactly what happened.
Yeah.
Wait.
Real quick. Just want to say this real quick. It's 11:30 now, so that means 30 minutes until voting starts. Okay, continue.
Yeah, I thought he died of an asthma attack, though. The confrontation did exacerbate an asthma attack, though, that was happening. I thought that was the reason why Gardner died.
In any case, what I was going to say to Sam, though, since Sam does know jiu-jitsu, do you think that he actually learned that move from any kind of formal training in that regard? Do you think it was watching, like, World Wrestling Federation or some shit?
They stopped training cops in that because it's been known to be, not effective for cops to learn it because they end up screwing up like this. So I mean, I don't know. I haven't watched the video, but I would be willing to. I'd be willing to bet that he had very little formal training in the art because the way that he did it was not the way a jiu-jitsu guy would do it.
Yeah, he literally jumped up on the guy's back and grabbed him around the neck.
Well, he also didn't. So this is going to sound oddly specific, but the way that you do it on jiu-jitsu is you grab the guy and then you wrap your legs around on the inside of his thigh. And the reason you put your legs on the inside of his thigh is so you can control his hips movement. And he was just sort of strangling him off to the side, which is not typically what you do if you're trying to have an effective. I've nailed chokes like that, but it's very, very hard to do, and it's not something that someone who's trained wants to do.
And done correctly, it's supposed to cut off the blood supply, not the oxygen supply, if memory serves.
Yeah,
which is why you pass out almost instantly if it's done correctly.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people freak out about it, but if you know what you're doing, it's just 10 seconds, and then you're just going to go for a snooze fest, and you start snoring on the floor. But, obviously, this is the issue of, as, a martial arts practitioner, this is the issue of what happens when you have someone who's just not trained doing something they shouldn't be doing.
And also, it's very easy to, depending on how your arms are positioned, it's also very easy to apply too much torque on the trachea and actually crush it.
Yeah, it's
and at that
again,
point,
if you don't know what you're doing, that's a big problem.
Which is what happened to the guy here in Norway. And after that, they changed the routines, and even grabbing a chokehold can get you in troubles. Period.
Well, yeah, I would say officers aren't allowed to do chokeholds. Period. From now on.
I would say, I mean, if it gets to a point where it's you or the other person, sure, but at that point it's self-defense and almost anything can be justified. But
if you're gonna use a chokehold, you better have a damn good reason, and
Yeah.
that right there, that wasn't a damn good reason.
No.
That was not a damn good reason. I don't know how these people got off. Well, I do know how they got off scot-free, but I say I know, but it's really more of an opinion than anything else.
I mean, didn't the Union close rank around him saying that it was a legitimate takedown maneuver? Or
Yeah, it isn't. That's
Yeah,
let me see it again. And do you mind if I like screen share it?
I don't care.
So that I'll do like a live sort of breakdown. And by the way, it's not like I'm some expert. I'm just an expert in comparison to laymen.
Good enough, man.
But yeah, I mean that's a concern. Like we shouldn't
screen share it. We can wipe off.
Yeah, we haven't. I mean, there's an issue when you have people who aren't trained doing, advanced moves. Like if someone's going to try to get me in a self-defense situation, I'm going to try to choke them immediately, so that if they're unconscious, that's pretty much the end of the fight. But I also know how to, break joints and shit like that. But I also I'm not going to
Slicers. Do you know slicers?
Like calf slicers and bicep slicers?
Yes.
Not really.
Hey Sam, here's the thing: learn the Kamehameha wave, and then you'll be good.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
If you really want to fuck someone over.
Let
with
me
slicers.
box you.
I got it.
So here you can see he's gesticulating and nothing has happened. We're about 20 seconds in.
A little ways in, the guy postures a bit first.
Well, I can't see anything on Sam's screen share side.
Yep, there, right
So
there.
that's not a good choke. Like you can see he's kind of grabbing the side of his head.
Dude, he was ripping downwards.
Yeah, that's not a good.
That's a neck crank.
That's
almost.
a neck crank, and that's a guy that doesn't know how to choke. Let me pull up a guy who actually does know.
Like a proper rear naked is when you have your trachea basically on the inside of your elbow, and then you lock the arm in between your other elbow, and you crank backwards, and you apply torque by stretching the person out.
So this is how you do a rear naked choke. The guy in the black shirt is one of the greatest grapplers ever. This is Marcelo Garcia. And as you can see, look at the difference there.
Trying to, they're moving along.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as you can see, it's all in the crook of the neck. And he knew when to release, right? I mean, granted, this guy's one of the best ever.
Yeah, it's you apply the pressure on the sides of your neck or your throat, so you cut off the blood supply. You don't actually damage the trachea when done correctly.
To me, it looked like they were trying to do a sleeper hold.
Well, yeah, that's what it is. It's a sleeper hold, except without the technical mistake.
I think the officers, wouldn't know what to do even if properly trained. So I say, ban it altogether.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it is supposed to be banned. That's part of the problem. And even though he did something that they're not allowed to do that is banned, he still, wasn't even done.
And the problem also is I touched upon this with people when it comes to weapons for home defense and shit. It doesn't matter. Say this person has had training in it. Well, how do you define training? Because someone like a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner might have been doing it since he was 3 years old, and he's perfected it perhaps by the age he's 40, right? And when you've done it for a certain amount of time, it becomes just a natural thing to do. Going to the gym and practicing it twice on a friend, maybe once or twice a month, doesn't mean you can apply it correctly. It has to be instinctual. You can't think, I'm going to apply a chokehold now. That's when you fuck up. You have to to do it. You have to be properly trained, and just
the amount of expertise that it requires. I mean, like, it's a lot. If look, I understand if it's a pure self-defense scenario and it's this wild guy just fucking swinging at you, and you just pull a double leg, take his back, and choke him out. I understand that, but I don't understand what they were doing with Garner. Like, for subduing someone who very clearly isn't putting up much of a resistance, it makes literally no sense. It's too dangerous.
Yeah.
It was dangerous. It was dumb for them to do. And if it was my decision, I would have locked them up and threw away the key.
Also, especially the way, just the initial way of approaching someone as well, like they did, was, then I don't really care who you are. The natural reaction is if someone grabs a hold of you from behind when you don't see who they are or what their intentions are, you're going to defend yourself.
Exactly.
Wait. I'm back. My bad. Did someone? So wait, Ronnie made a comment.
Ronnie made a comment. Really? You don't fucking say. Let me see if I can find this.
No, I'm asking. I don't know.
Well, Beckel proved why he was so stupid. He goes, I can tell by the way that he's scratching his nose and moving his eyes that he's doesn't have any confidence in his case. Or I have allergies and I read a script when I make response videos. Oh. One of those two,
Wait a minute. So he, let me just clarify. Did he make a comment on this Hangout, or did he just say something incredibly stupid somewhere else?
Somewhere else.
So it's just being himself.
Oh, okay.
Well, he has claimed that I have claimed that I'm not fallible, right? This is what people say to me all the time. That apparently when I assert that I am knowledgeable on a subject, I'm saying I'm infallible. And I usually go out of my way. All of you know I go out of my way to say the opposite.
I don't know, man. I think I just heard you slip that in between the words you said.
Okay, so it looks like we got another one. It says Pillbox, Arcane, and True are nowhere near G-Man. So it looks like we got another vote for G-Man.
Well, I don't know. I feel like, okay, let's look at Pillbox for a second. He did say, I asked him, was creationism falsifiable, and he said it was, and he said it wasn't. So I think that's more honest though, in the sense that he's agreeing that it's not.
This is coming from a guy that thinks dragons existed. Like Smog.
No, please, no.
I don't know. I'm honestly not that stupidity.
Fiona, didn't he say that there were more than one boat of Noah?
Yes,
that's right. I heard that.
Yes, he said there was loads of boats. There was only one ark. They weren't all arks, but there were other boats. But he didn't explain how come there were no other survivors.
Wait, there were motor boats before there were motors?
Sorry?
There were. Did he say that there were other boats during the flood and they had motors on them?
No.
I don't think so. But he did say that the Tower of Babel was a Stargate.
Yeah.
And also, the ark was manufactured in big industrial plants.
If we can take their version
casinos
of history,
and strip joints out the back.
All right, here's a question. If we could go into their minds and pull out the version of history they think actually happened and make it into a movie, how fucking confusing would it actually be?
Well, see, I think he's almost done that. I think he's taken Stargate as a documentary.
We would have to take some liberties with that shit to make it cool, like what that guy did with Noah. Those rock people were fucking awesome. I think we can all agree.
We just have to make it like a Spaceballs movie.
Yeah.
Those rock people were the only thing good about that movie, though.
Spaceballs or Meet the Spartans.
It's very strange. I'm still gobsmacked that G-Man's going back with Peter Pan again.
Oh, wow. 15-minute warning, guys. 15-minute warning till voting starts, so get ready.
Yeah, I was surprised that he actually went back to that after having made that mistake before.
Well, what, repeating mistakes? You don't say. He's never done that
Yeah.
before.
But there's something very, very strange going on, I think, because in the comments underneath this Hangout, we've got Rand going on about Tinkerbell.
Yeah, I was going to say, does anyone know who Navi is? From
Nadia?
Legend of Zelda. No,
Yeah, I know who
Navi.
Nadia is. Nadia is the
Navi from Legend of the Zelda, which is basically Tinkerbell. Hey, listen! Hey!
Oh, Navi? Wait a minute. Isn't Navi the creatures from Avatar?
Yeah.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Avatar. Some guy goes to another planet, then bangs some creature over there or something. They fall in love or whatever.
What was that about Peter Pan?
I don't know.
He's a pagan god.
Oh.
Yeah.
All hail Peter Pan.
Well,
He's going up against Captain Hook and the ticking clock.
Yes. But the thing was, I mean, when he went on to Ajax and, you know, the other household products, and that did leave me wondering about the pagan god called Toilet Duck.
Mm.
And Domestos and Mr. Muscle and Sillet Bang. Because
what's that purple thing again? The like the fabric cleaner thingy. It's purple.
Vanish.
Vanish, yes.
Yeah, Vanish. We can't really go with Persil because that could be Perseus. And of course, given that there was Arachnia, who was turned into a spider by Minerva, it means if we've got spiders in our homes, we must be worshipping the goddess Minerva.
Wow.
I mean,
Right. So we got another comment. Looks like this comment is saying true empiricism hands down. So we have another one for true true fuckhead.
I don't know. It's hard. I really think that true empiricism and G-Man they're gonna go. It's gonna be like kind of neck and neck in that there's it's gonna be real hard because on the one hand G-Man he's sort of the big contender because he bootstraps on his own stupidity. He will reorganize his bullshit to get to a greater level of stupid that couldn't be accomplished without without the other levels of stupid that he built up to get to that level of stupidity. Like
It's a great foundation maker.
He will not fucking he will not learn. Here are the basic rules. Say God exists no matter what. Not learn from actually listening to your other participants speak, and basically just say your own. Just do that, ignore everything else, and you've got that. But on the other hand,
he lets you assume what people actually said.
Yeah. On the other hand, you have Ronnie with his specified sequential information, and that's almost his worst because he says the most vague shit in the most redundant terms. In that, okay, yeah, you're saying that's information. Yeah, it's information to us. That doesn't mean that there's some non-physical mind using magic to produce this. I mean, that kind of breaks the rules of science. And the fact that they're even... And one more thing. And the fact that they're even using that quote line from Richard Dawkins to support the notion that panspermia is not only possible but was also directed is really grasping at straws for this guy, the gaps hypothesis, and the understanding that the universe self-organizes does not.
Alright, comment. He says, why was MG42 Pillbox nominated? Well, because he is the type of dumb fuck that thinks that eugenics and evolution are the exact same thing.
Well, the thing...
So, that's a good reason.
The thing with Ronnie is that he wants it both ways, and I think Fiona will agree with me, is that on the one hand, he wants to seem like he's got all of this credibility and he's this big, mighty intellectual, but at the same time, he eschews actual scientific discourse because he wants to seem like he's not one of the sheep who is, part of this scientific community. So he wants the credibility, but he also wants to be able to criticize people who are, basically stereotyped as being more intelligent than him because of some personal weakness. I can't speculate beyond that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he had his second chance at Aaron Ron. He ran away like a little bitch after he couldn't demonstrate there were no human remains below the KT boundary.
Yeah, I'm gonna pressure him on that, and also the fact that he seriously thinks that eukaryotic cells don't hinge on prokaryotic cells. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? You learned that shit in 6th grade biology.
Well, his last video, he, instead of saying nucleotide, he said nitrogen bases. Not nitrogen-based pairing, Fiona. I noticed that you were being very careful.
They're called nitrogenous bases because they do have a nitrogen.
And that's the source of their basicity as well, and their hydrogen bonding. But, you would say nucleotides. But he said that all amino acids that are left-handed would have trouble folding. Except that, hey, dumbass, all eukaryotes, including humans, have left-handed amino acids.
Do you remember the thing that Nephilim said in one of the Hangouts? I was talking about the first replicator being RNA. And he said that RNA can't get past 10 amino acids.
Oh, I remember it. It was so.
And I pointed out that it wasn't amino acids. And then he just continued that it can't go past 10 amino acids.
You were laughing so hard after that. It was hilarious.
How do you not?
You were laughing harder than that time that my picture wasn't centered.
I'll think that. I'll be what Fiona said right now. I'll be it right now. Okay. I think we were in. I don't know if we were in Xbox's Hangout or Fiona. Xbox's or Nadia's Hangout. But I remember Neth was in there, and he said something about that, some stupid shit about a placebo, right? He said the placebo effect proves the soul. And I'm all like, what the fuck are you talking about? You're insane. That's fucking bullshit. That's related to psychological phenomena, and that's an emergent property of neurobiological phenomena. That's complete bullshit for you to even mention.
Yeah,
I still think the funniest.
Jade has just commented saying, deep hole, deep hole, deep hole. Arrow, which Rand has dug himself. Yep, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Tommy Hall saying that the scientific community is out to kill black people. That was fucking retarded.
Well, I mean, that's why I try to kill you every time.
That's right, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because of lack of vitamin D and stuff.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Yeah, good thing you're nominated, you fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Also,
I better let Morgan Freeman and Neil deGrasse Tyson know that their efforts in science, trying to educate the populace on that. Yeah, they're basically involved in a conspiracy to kill off them.
His conspiracy is this idea that we're encouraging African American people to wear sunscreen so that they don't, have a chance at getting burned. And he's like, and Tommy's trying to say, oh, well, you're just telling them not to get enough vitamin D. Except, dumbass, you can look this up online. Sunscreen doesn't interfere with vitamin D absorption.
Yeah, and it does. Aren't we? I mean, aren't we more adapted to a tropical climate because of melanin?
Yeah.
So that's sort of a moot point.
Yeah. The only reason for skin color is climate. That's really the only reason. And
right.
so like when you came closer to the sun, the darker skin would be more beneficial. As you got further north, lighter skin would be more beneficial. That's all there is to it. That's it. No racism involved here. That's really all it is.
Yep, just phenotypic variation, and at best that accounts for only the smallest amount of DNA. Aside from that, we're basically the same. It's only skin deep.
Yep.
Screw your nature. What if I wanted to be black?
But here's the thing. The people we really have a problem with are those fuckers with the green eyes.
Fuck you. Because I have green eyes, asshole.
So do I. That's why I picked green.
Well, we can't fucking tell because you're still wearing the red line thing.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I want to get like contacts that makes have red eyes, so that I could be like called a demon or something like that. That'd be fucking awesome.
We have to take it on faith.
Yeah, just take it on faith. Oh no, isn't having green eyes like the rarest eye color?
Yeah, because it's partial. It's between blue and it's like it's between blue and brown. Sorry.
Yep. Yeah, but my eyes are green. My brother, although his is weird. He has one blue eye and one like hazel.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. He's that two color eye dude, like person.
Yeah, one blue and one hazel. His right eye is blue and his left eye is hazel.
Wow.
Oh, I found the video for where I'll put in the side chat where Fiona was talking with Nephilim Free, and he made the amino acid comment. It's on Max Trivium's channel.
That was really funny. Although the highlight of the year was Max Trivium's video that he made of the farting birds.
Yeah.
Oh, the farting bird.
All the music in the background and that little bird sitting in a bush. When I saw that, I really was on the floor.
Yeah,
I mean,
that alone should got him on this list. Which that and many other things, mostly farting birds. Secondly, 9/11 truther. Mostly the fact that he's like Indiana Jones and Ark of the Covenant, fucking power sourcing ancient Egyptians, whatever, fucking. Yeah. I think he's basically trying to paint a picture of Atlantis, but in Egypt.
Yeah.
And instead of water, replace water with sand.
I watched the Hangout that you did, where you were playing back the video of the plane going into the Pentagon. I think there was quite a few people in it. But there was no way I was going to know because I was sitting face palming so hard.
Yeah, I know. No, nuclear powered face palm.
Oh yeah.
Well, what you find with someone like Arcane is they will have very strong opinions and just not have any fucking clue. Like they've done literally, and this is with almost any conspiracy theorist, is they've done very little of the actual like. They know everything about the conspiracy theory, but they know very little about the basic scientific concepts that would allow them to
showed a video showing how a plane disintegrates, especially with a reinforced structure, that the Pentagon actually was, and how you can have jack shit left over from the plane. In fact, the only thing left over from the plane was the engines and the few scraps of metal. Yeah. And of those few scraps of metal, it said American Airlines on it. Imagine that.
I liked it where you pointed out that, well, I know it's that because the tail fin doesn't come before the nose.
I also loved they made the DNA straight from the computer.
Oh yeah. That's
fuck!
the one with the soft. That's the one where they specifically talked about the software.
Oh my god, I remember that. Oh, that was fucking painful. Oh no, they put it in the cell with the computer. Okay, so they had the computers. They programmed the computer to sit there and have it insert the genetic material. No, it was put in directly from the computer. Oh my god, what a fucking moron.
It wasn't even done. That's not how they did it either. Like that's not even a good summary. Like even in the most
I was asking him that question, and he's like, No, it was direct. It was computer code that they put in the genetics.
It's not at all what happened. But...
Sorry, guys. Interruption.
Sorry.
It is 10 seconds till voting starts. I have my finger on the trigger. That's gonna public all the voting videos.
Right.
And so
let's vote for the biggest retard of the year.
Yeah, biggest dumb fuck. Okay, guys, all the videos are now public.
Okay.
So start your voting, motherfuckers. 10 videos successfully updated. Midnight.
I still think one of the funniest things.
Where?
Yep. So there you go. So we
Cool.
have Matt Bell, Brett Keane, Nephilim Free, Rain Campbell. We have G-Man, Tommy Hall, Pillbox, Arcane, Veckel. We have we have pretty much all the people there from last time. So there you go. It's on my channel. Go to the uploads tab and you'll see all the videos there that you can vote for your favorite dumb fuck.
I voted.
Well, Matt Bell, so did he really say that like philosophers were the ones that invented everything and not scientists?
Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which look, I'm not trying to shit talk philosophers, but
Specifically, what the claim that I've heard him make multiple times is that they should stop funding science and just fund philosophy because that's where all the real discoveries come from.
But.
Yeah,
See, the way I look at it, right, and it's not sort of exactly the way it works, but philosophy comes up with hypotheses, and that's where the philosophy stops. Whereas scientists test the hypotheses, and you need
I don't remember.
both.
No. See, the reason he said that because he think their philosophy is
He's
safe
not
in
Jamaican.
theology.
Got
He
it.
thinks he thinks he's safe in. I know that shit. I'm doing it because I think it's fun.
Yeah.
Anyway, also I like imitating Stein because I think he's hilarious. But anyway, he thinks theology is safe in the realm of philosophy because science has pretty much kicked the crap out of the supernatural hypothesis. So that's why he said that. But pragmatically, it just doesn't work like that.
Well, philosophy of science is very good at telling what is and isn't science. That's really what philosophy of science, in my experience, is really good at. But philosophers, I don't want to be mean, but they're generally pretty shit at science. And I say that lovingly. I like philosophy. It's interesting. But,
Yeah, don't worry, Sam. If everyone's gonna shit talk philosophy, it's me.
But like I mean, I've seen a lot of scientists who are, either good or at least halfway decent philosophers. But I've never. You don't really see many. There are a couple of exceptions, but you don't see many philosophers who can science, and that's not a bad thing. That's just sort of the way it is.
Yeah,
Well, that's what it is in most fields, though. You're good at what you're good at, not what you're not.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're a car mechanic, you're not necessarily automatically a good chef, right?
I suck at cooking. I have the Easy Mac that you just fill up to the line and then you put in the microwave for 3 minutes. That's my gourmet meal, but whatever. Anyway, being that this hangout was only meant to go to 12, I'll stick to it. But I'm not going to do the whole get the fuck out thing. Everyone can stay and have that kick-ass time. So this hangout's at least over, but we'll go ahead and continue the conversation. So to people who are watching this, you can click the hangout link, and hopefully people will still be here by the time your sorry ass actually gets in. So this hangout is officially over, at least for now, and we'll continue on the 11th when we name the dumb fuck of the year 2015. So that's good. So I guess people can say their goodbyes, at least for now.
Thanks, Redline.
No problemo. Yep, so I'll go ahead and stop the broadcast right now. Titties.